Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it's the City of Liverpool, it is non-league to legend, and we're here with you today with episode 20. And episode 20 marks a little spot in the save. It marks just a little asterisk. It should just be noted. This is the first time we're playing against a side in the Vanarama National League. We were playing against a side in the Vanarama National League South called Oxford City. Oxford City, in terms of their history, have been there or thereabouts, slowly declining, but been hanging around in the Vanarama National League South for the past few years, and have got a very good squad. If you look at their squad, they've got Tishaminga there, the Englishman, that's obviously a very good striker, sensational for what he does. You know, Gary Walker is that hot prospect, and to be honest, if he's your hot prospect, I wouldn't mind picking him up because he looks the freaking goods. But look, in terms of ties, this is one of the toughest ties we can get. At least it is at our home ground. It's at New Bucks Park, and you know these boys, anything is possible. I've rested them up so much for that game. The only person we are missing is obviously Kelly to that injury that he sustained in the last game. It's the FA Cup, anything is possible. If Jack Dudley gets going, we'll find out what goes on. In terms of what's been going on in terms of league games, nothing's happened in the league. We played an FA Vase game since the last episode, won that one. We also played a game in the North West Counties where I rested everybody, apart from Ben Ledger, I think, and we won that game too. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with how things have gone so far in terms of results, but because we haven't been a league game, no real point to go over it. We are going to get into this one here. I'm not going to go man mark or do anything. Look, these boys aren't capable of doing that. If we were to make like the first round proper, get some Sky Bet League 1 side, League 2 side, then yeah, maybe. But against the Vanarama National League South side, look, we're well out of our depth here. We're like three promotions away from that, I believe. So to come up against that sort of side in our current level is going to be difficult, no matter who we got. But in saying that, if we can perform as well as we can, if Jack Dudley and Jamie McDonald finish the chances that come their way, I do reckon we'll create one or two. It just depends how well we defend and how the quality of Oxford City show. I don't think the quality drop-off in lower league football and level 10, 9, 8 is like all 7 and 6 is all that massive. It's just about Oxford City probably being a little bit more consistent of being of quality than what we are. Anyway, corner comes in, headed at goal, and Miles Hanson scores his first goal of the year. We're 1-0 down here to Oxford City as well. Not how we wanted it to happen. Not to concede from a set piece probably annoys me a little bit more than me conceding. You know, it just feels like a cheap way to concede. You know, if we can hold out and, make it as hard as possible, we can break and definitely do stuff. But for the first time, I reckon, this season, we are actually behind. And there's another chance here. Langan plays it short into Harris. Can we win this ball back? We don't. Finds his way into Walters. Walters now into Harris. Harris with a ball in the Jones. Jones now picks it up and finds Jefford on this left-hand side. Jefford now into So. So now going forward into Harris. And you can just see that the quality is there for Oxford City, where we're not been like great. Anyway, headed inside, Walters picks it up. They still got the ball here. Back stick, McKeon's there. Or McKenzie, sorry, not McKeon. I saw MC Key and just guessed. McKenzie with the header. And we are still only 1-0 down. Look, we've had 3 shots in this half. That's great. I'm actually going to tell the boys to go get creative and see if maybe they find a chance late doors in this half. Could we get back the 1-1? Could we sneak one, maybe, ladies and gentlemen? No. Or maybe, it might probably be for them, with considering how long's left on the clock. Anyway, the ball finds Walters. Walters now inside. Walters with a chance. Walters has hit the post. It wasn't convincing in terms of defending. And surely that is half-time, ladies and gentlemen. It is. We get into half-time, only 1-0 down. We've conceded 17 shots. I'm going to tell the lads I expect to see a much better showing. A lot of them look distressed. A lot of them look motivated. I don't care what they look. Just go out there and find a highlight. Just give us a highlight game. Give us a highlight. I'm going to be, I'm going to be happy in the fit. Dizzy's got a good free kick. Dizzy! Oh my days, Dizzy's done it. Dizzy! I love you, Dizzy. Mr. Gillespie has hit a free kick, and with our first chance on target, it is 1-1. We are pulling out a little bit of FM here. Oh, Dizzy. Good lad, Dizzy. And it is going to be 1-1. I'm ecstatic with that. Bonswell's picked up a knock. It's a tight calf. We got Jay Hunter on the bench, and we need to bring him on. It's another highlight for us. Denson there in the noon, headed down, and maybe it might be one for them. I got excited. A little bit ahead of myself. Anyway, Jefford, this is one at bat. Dudley's there. He doesn't miss, and all of a sudden, against the run of play, against Vanarama National League South Oxford City, it is City Liverpool 2, Oxford City 1, and from nowhere, after half-time, we're a completely different side. Jefford with the mistake. Dizzy now has a goal and an assist. Jack Dudley doesn't miss. We already know that. 2-1 up. It's a free kick. Louis, put it in there. Backstick. McDonald's there, doesn't win it. Bondswell's there, doesn't win it. It might fall to Rory Swain. It does. Could we create here? Are we going to lose the ball and give it away? Denson goes long into the channel. McDonald's in. He's offside. Doesn't matter. I got excited. He missed anyway. Good save from King. But oh boy, boys, we're all of a sudden, we're 2-1 up. Could the impossible happen? 68 minutes played. We're going to get Bondswell off there for Jay Hunter. I'm not going to move off the system. There's definitely a temptation to go a little bit more defensive. But considering what we've seen in this half so far, let's hit him on the break again. Dizzy's not coming off on a 9.0, sorry. Time is ticking away. We haven't seen anything from Oxford City so far this half. Are we about to do the impossible? Are we literally about to do the impossible? 87 minutes played. I'm not going to change the system. I'm just going to make changes just to waste time. With that in mind, I'm going to get Matt McDonald off and go to 5 at the back. But the system's staying the same. Kerr's just going to go out there and kind of sit in the middle and just hopefully sweep up. There we go. 88 minutes played. 89. There's 5 minutes at a time. We're nearly about to bowl over in the FA Cup. There's 2 minutes at a time. And you know exactly what I'm doing. I'm making a change just to waste freaking time. Noon off for Hilbury, who's a little bit more of a defensive player. 94. Time's ticked away. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe it, but I'm about to tell you it. At 1-0 at halftime, conceding 17 shots and a half. I bet you all thought I was going to get pumped. So did I. In about a 10-minute period after halftime, we scored twice. Dizzy started the revival with a free kick. He then set up the goal for the second one for Jack Dudley. And at full time, it's the City of Liverpool 2, Oxford City 1, and we march on in the FA Cup to the third qualifying round. What a comeback. No one expected you to win, boys. I'm in a bit of shock. What has just gone on? We have beaten a Vamarana National League South side. We have beaten a side that is 3 tiers above us. Out of our depth, I think not. We've beaten Oxford City 2-1 in the FA Cup. That is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to do the draw for the third qualifying round because now all of a sudden it matters. You know, if we got a Vamarana National League South side just then, does that mean we're going to get a Vamarana National League side in the third qualifying round? Or can we avoid it? In that case, then, I'll see you guys in just a second. Don't go anywhere. I will be showing you that third qualifying round in the FA Cup. Can the dream continue to get to the first round, Popper? We'll find out in just a second. Welcome back, YouTube. We're into the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. How far can this FA Cup run go? It's already gone further than last year. And let's see who we're going to draw. Look, it's going to take a while. So we're just going to click drawing next team and see who we get. Alright, if it takes too long, then so be it. At the moment, I don't see any names coming out because there's 104 teams. So you can already see like AFC Telford's already there. Torquay's a National League side. We could get a real bad draw or we could get a sensational one. Still ticking away here. City Liverpool are at home to Hansel Town. Alright, it came out. Draw it all. Who are Hansel Town? In the third qualifying round, the draw putting semi-pro against a big team in the Yelts. They're in the Evo-Stick Premier Division Central. So they're in the level above us. There we go. And they are top of that division. They have won 6-1 and got a goal difference of 9 of 19. And were they predicted to win the league as well? Because that makes me a bit worried. They weren't. They were predicted to finish 5th. They've got quite a strong side. Their hot prospect's Ben, who, wow, he's really good at 18 because he's got good pace and crossing, which is deadly. That's what we did with our left winger. And if we go back to Hazeltown and go back to their profile, their key player is Kemi, who is also really good at centre mid. He looks good. He's also an international player. We're going to have a little bit of fun, I feel like, here. But that's the episode done. We got a draw that's not too bad. I'll see you for Hanswell's Town. I'm very tempted to actually see where Oxford City actually stand in the Vamarana National League. They're 9th. How did we knock them off? We got lucky, ladies and gentlemen, and we knocked off Oxford City. But now, in the next tie, we have got Hazeltown, or Hailswan Town in the next round of the FA Cup, which is the third qualifying round. Look, if we can beat a National League South side, maybe we can beat an Evo-Stick Northern Premier League side. You never know, but look, it's going to be tough considering the form they're in, but we're in cracking form too, and I'll see you next time for episode 21, which will be that game there. As always, if you like the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up for FMing Oxford City, give us a subscribe on YouTube, and as always, links in the description below. Come follow us on Twitch and on Twitter as well. From Damien from the City of Liverpool and and from non-league to legend. I will see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.